That's right, guys, we're doing yet another reaction video to one of my older videos today. Now, I know I've been doing quite a few of these lately, but I was going through some of my old videos, as I do every once in a while, and I found the first ever desk tour that I made after I got my first MacBook. Check this out right here, guys. Desk tour as of May 15th, 2014. It was uploaded a day after I shot it, I guess. Now, this video is 10 minutes long. I will say that I watched, like, maybe a minute and a half of it before I decided to make this video. However, I didn't actually watch through the whole thing, and I don't even know if we're gonna be watching the whole thing today. I might just end up skipping through a bunch of it, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and get started with yet another reaction to an old video of mine. So we're already starting off with that classic intro. This is honestly one of my favorite intros I ever made.
Time for a
Oh
desk
wow,
tour.
look at this.
May 15th, 2014.
So the desk is actually pretty clean.
Alright, so just a little quick overview of what's on my
Crappy
desk.
camera work.
It's a little messy.
Hey. I just got done saying the desk is pretty clean in this video here, but in the video, I said it's pretty messy. Now, to put that in perspective, let me show you what my desk is looking like right about now. Audio interface, a stud finder, a couple Apple Watches, some freaking drywall dust from when I put the PS5 up there. That's right, guys, I finally got a shelf for it. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but yeah, PS1, a few fire alarms over there, freaking disaster. Sorry, I'm freaking rambling as usual. Let's go ahead and continue here.
So let's start here. This is a Dynex USB 3.0 hub, which is backward compatible with USB 2.0. On top of it, there's this key that
hub is actually still in service right now.
Light focus, or light adjustment is failing pretty bad.
This
Anyway,
video is already off to a really bad
Dynex
start.
3.0 hub. This is a key that we found in the yard. I have no idea what it's for.
Still don't know what it's for
this
either.
Is a remote for my lights.
Oh, the good old Sylvania light strips. Yep.
The second one, something's wrong with it.
Hey, and look at that. So you can see the TV here has been upgraded from the first video I did of this room back in 2013, which was actually the last reaction video I uploaded. Still looking pretty ghetto.
I may have to replace the receiver.
Yeah, I never replaced the
Cycling through all the
receiver.
colors
It just
for
works
you.
just
I'll
fine.
Probably do a separate video. I actually already have separate videos. Then there's functions, which I'll get more in detail later.
Oh gosh. Isn't this supposed to be a desk tour? No one cares about the lights in the room.
There we go. Alright. So, plugged into the USB 3.0, this is a really, really cheap USB extension cable, which was actually used for a printer that my grandpa got rid of.
I actually still use that USB
Yeah, it's
cable
really
as
weird. I
well.
don't know how that was used for a printer, but it
You
gives
plug it into the printer.
USB to this Dynex universal card reader. Dynex makes awesome products, by the way.
That Best Buy house brand
there's
stuff,
not enough
guys.
power
Gotta
going
love
through
it.
that cord, and like the micro SD card reader doesn't work. And
Okay, so here's the deal with that. Alright, I actually do still have that universal card reader hooked up. It's actually sitting right there on my desk. However, the micro SD card reader on that thing never worked. I never really knew why. It's just a thing that never worked. Although I never really needed it because I usually just use the micro SD to full-size SD adapters anyway. But that's the deal there. That micro SD card reader never worked. But guys, Dynex makes the best products. Don't forget.
because of the low power, so I'm gonna have to get a better extension for that.
And I never
Anyway,
did.
this is a USB 3.0 cord. If you might be able to see, it says SS on it.
You can't see it at all, but okay.
Which is for a terabyte hard drive, one of my terabyte hard drives.
I like how I just have the hard
black
drive
Western
sitting right
Digital
under
My
the monitor,
Passport.
just chilling
This
right
one
there.
is for this Western Digital My Passport. This one's specifically
Western
for
Digital
Mac.
My Passport.
I've got a stack
I
of
like how I
SD
said the
cards
whole
and a
name
micro
of the
SD card right
freaking
there.
company.
Got an eraser and the little thing for the power brick on my MacBook.
Nice focus, buddy.
It's travel friendly. At home,
Travel
I use
friendly?
the,
Okay.
grounded cord, if you see.
Yep.
Also the power brick, hot glued to my desk because it kept falling and it was really making me mad.
I do remember that, actually.
Just the littlest things make me mad. Alright, let's...
I love the
flash drive
freaking
right
wallpaper on that
Got
MacBook, too.
pencils and a pen and a zip tie, or whatever that thing is.
It's a twist
I
tie.
have a check valve from a 12-inch Hunter sprinkler, which
Oh, yeah. the one that got freeze damage.
If you see,
oh, and I even included a clip. Really?
What happened?
Wow, that's actually pretty fancy video editing for this era.
Description to watch the video where that happened.
Yep, I remember that too. That was a fun day.
But yeah, got a PlayStation 3 controller for playing.
All right, you have the B clip going a little bit too long there, buddy.
Got it brand new. It was cheaper.
That controller is actually.
So I just decided
here, I'm gonna pause this for a second. So that controller no longer exists. I'm gonna tell the story about what happened because it's actually pretty funny. So I believe I was playing Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance, and something made me really mad, and I ended up whipping the controller across the room, and it hit the wall and just shattered into a million pieces. So that was the demise of the famous blue PS3 controller. May it rest in peace. But yeah, the good old days, guys, right here.
But that's the one I use for emulator gaming in my videos. And
good old emulator gaming.
Online emulator gaming.
Online emulator gaming? Okay,
got
buddy,
a
come on.
band ball and a charger for AA batteries.
Only used for 1.2 volts.
Why do I have two cursors right here?
Bruh, stop getting distracted.
What the heck?
Oh, this was... Hold on, look at this, guys. This is macOS Mavericks. Man, that was before they changed everything. Not the Monterey version of changing everything, but the Yosemite version of changing everything. The old icons were just... I still think these were a lot better than what we have now. Like, let's see if I can find Photo Booth. Do I even have Photo Booth on this thing? Yeah, I do. Look at that. So this is Photo Booth now, right? And you compare it to what it was before. Same with FaceTime. I think that's... yeah. FaceTime is just a little green box with a little 2D picture of a camera in it. And back then it was just better. I liked the skeuomorphic design a lot better than what they're doing now.
What in the heck?
Yeah, there's two cursors. So that happens sometimes with multiple displays. I don't know why, but it did.
What?
Alright, come on, buddy. Get back to the video.
What the heck?
Bro, no one cares. Oh gosh. See, this is something that should have been cut out of the video, but I didn't have the mental capacity to cut it out of the video. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, back to the desk drawer. I've got an old Canon camera.
Oh,
this
the
is
old
camera that I used before I got the
the red freaking power shot thing.
In HD. This one only films in 480 at highest.
That camera shot a lot of my videos.
This is part of the pressure regulator from that sprinkler right
Oh yeah,
there.
That's right. When it got freeze damage, I took it apart.
There's another part of the pressure regulator. I am not exactly sure how it works.
Of course you're not.
I've got this thing.
Oh, the freaking...
When we moved, I lost the little cover that goes over the top of it.
Yeah,
I dropped it
the old
behind my
SD
desk
card
and
reader.
Forgot to grab it when all my stuff was gone from the room.
Let me see if I can get a clear shot of this here.
To grab it.
I can't really tell. I think that was limited to SDHC, which I believe only went up to 32 gigs. I might be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure 32 gigs was the highest for the SDHC format, I guess.
When all my stuff was gone from the room. Anyway, this reads SD and SDHC only.
Hey, I was right.
This one reads SDHC SDHC and SDXC.
Yep.
As well as the one on the side of my MacBook.
Oh man.
Oh,
you gotta.
Also reads these little
the
XD cards.
The XD cards. I actually totally forgot about those things.
Whatever they're called.
I had an old Fujifilm camera that used those cards.
And then oh no, Dropbox isn't running. Never mind. Anyway.
We're talking about Dropbox now. Come on, bruh.
Roll of orange tape.
Orange Scotch tape. Because why not?
And that's the mouse I use for Minecraft. It's a really nice
cool.
Microsoft mouse. And then I've got an Olo clip for
it was
iPod
okay.
Touch,
it wasn't nice, I wouldn't say.
Alright, anyway, let's just get over to my MacBook here. This is the
I was so proud of that MacBook, guys. It was
2013.
I'm gonna pause this really quick. So that MacBook was like the bottom of the barrel, lowest of the low end, 13-inch Retina display MacBook Pro from late 2013. That's what it was. It was a late 2013 model, and I was so proud of it. I was like, guys, I got a MacBook. It's lit. It only has 128 gigs of storage and no dedicated graphics and an i5 and 4 gigs of RAM, but it's a MacBook, so it's cool. I was so freaking proud of that thing, and then it broke. And that was the end of it.
is the cheapest model, $1,300.
Yep, $1,300 I spent on that thing.
One of my printers over there. I also got a fire alarm strobe over there.
Cool, man.
Crap.
Oh gosh, and I dropped the camera.
Got these connections on the side. This is the charger, MagSafe 2,
Okay.
Thunderbolt to DVI for this screen.
No, mini display port. Here's the thing, guys. I didn't know this at the time, I guess, but Thunderbolt 1 and 2 and mini display port shared the same connector, just like USB-C and Thunderbolt 3 and 4 share the same connector. So I was just calling it, oh, it's Thunderbolt to VGA or Thunderbolt to DVI, but no, it was mini display port to DVI and VGA. But that's the way she goes. I didn't know.
Thunderbolt to VGA for this screen. And then you got a USB 3.0 cable for the hub.
Yep.
And this is actually a powered hub. It's plugged in somewhere back there. Actually, it's actually plugged into that thing at the top of this Dell Dimension.
Yeah, you can't really see anything, but that's okay, I guess.
iOmega 1TB HDD.
Did I just call it an HDD?
Along with that iOmega 1TB HDD.
Why didn't I just say hard drive? Come on, man.
And yeah.
So, really quick, guys, I guess I didn't really mention it. There you go. So you see all these connections right here. There was the charger, displays, USB, and audio. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I believe the other side had a something plugged into the USB port over there. This MacBook was my entire desk setup. I didn't have another laptop that I would take with me, so every single day that I took that thing to school, I would unplug all these cables, and then when I got back home, I'd plug them all back in. I don't know how I dealt with that. Like, it's a lot easier now with the setup I have now with the iMac and the MacBook being totally separate. I kind of just grab the MacBook out from under the iMac and the MagSafe detaches itself and I just go. But this is how I did it back in the day, guys. It was a disaster, but I mean, I guess it worked.
And I got that for
yeah, there was. I was right. There was something on the other side. Yeah. Right there. Yep, the keyboard was plugged in.
That for my wired keyboard here. Really nice. Bought the wired one
the
for two reasons.
The wired keyboard. I was also super proud of that. I was like, oh guys, this is the best thing ever. It feels so good. And then I bought a mechanical keyboard, and now every other non-mechanical keyboard feels like total trash. However, I will say this keyboard feels a lot better than the Magic keyboards that they're... Well, actually, I don't even know if they include them with the new iMacs, but the one that came with my iMac feels like total garbage compared to this. It's kind of similar to the Butterfly keyboard, but not as bad, but you get the idea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't just buy a better keyboard than that at the time, but it is what it is.
It was $20 cheaper than the wireless, and it has this number pad that I missed so much when I had that keyboard.
Yeah, I still have that keyboard too.
Anyway.
The K400.
Got this screen. This is a 19-inch Dell.
Still have that screen too.
Has a resolution of 1440p.
Wait,
no, sorry, 900p.
Okay, I did correct myself.
1440 by 900. Then this one is
I still have that one too.
1024
so this little display with the fat bezel right here actually came with the Dell Dimension back when my dad bought it in 2001, I think is when he bought it. So that's pretty cool. I think it still works. I haven't ran it in a while, but it's over there in my closet. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll have to actually like set up that old Dimension and see if it still boots up.
768, old.
What was
Dell,
the resolution on that?
1024 by 768. Old.
Sounds about
Dell.
right.
Came with that computer.
Oh, I did mention it. Okay,
ago.
Cool.
And this computer was only $100 less than my MacBook Pro.
Yeah, that's right.
Because this only came with 256 gigabytes of RAM and a 30 gigabyte hard drive.
Yeah, that computer cost $1,200 in 2001 with 256 megabytes of RAM and a 30 gigabyte hard drive. You contrast that today, my iMac has 32 gigabytes of RAM, and by today's standards, that's kind of low end, but for the time I bought the iMac, it was pretty up there in terms of, being high end. But that's how much that computer was back in 2001, guys. It's kind of crazy.
For $1,200. This was $1,300. This was $1,200.
Yep.
And there's my beautiful Mountain Dew screensaver.
My freaking Mountain Dew obsession.
It's awesome. I love it.
I like how you can't even see it, because
It does show on all 3 screens, so yeah.
Nice little jump cut there, buddy.
And yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's Mountain Dew.
Anyway.
Cool.
Got a Logitech webcam up there, which
Still
I
have
don't
that thing
use
too.
'cause there's a better one in my MacBook.
I wouldn't call it better, but okay.
7.1-ish surround sound system.
Oh, here it comes. This is my favorite part.
7.1-ish.
7.1-ish.
So you got a speaker, and a speaker, and a speaker, and then a speaker, and then a speaker, and another speaker, and then another speaker, and then a subwoofer under here.
Yep.
With that.
There you go.
And it's awesome.
So how did I do that? How did I make a 7.1 surround sound system out of a 5.1 system and a 2.0 system? I didn't. I didn't. It wasn't actual it wasn't actual 7-channel surround. Essentially what happened was, with the Logitech X530 came a little adapter, and that adapter converted RCA, the red and white left-right channel RCA, into 3.5mm headphone jacks, and that's where you plugged in your front left and right, rear left and right, and center inputs for that system. However, only giving it a 2-channel input essentially gave you 5-channel surround. So I'm editing this video way too late at night, as per usual. Yep, pretty nice right there. I ended up slipping up in this little explanation here. I meant to say 5-channel stereo, not 5-channel surround. 5-channel surround is what I was going for and what I originally thought that I had back in the day, but all it was 5-channel stereo. So just wanted to clear that up really quick. And then I put the Logitech Z130 behind me and essentially just added another left and right. But because I didn't know anything about sound at that time either, I was like, huh guys, I got 7 speakers and a subwoofer. That makes it 7.1. I'm really cool. No, not how it works, buddy. Sorry to say it, but no. Yep. That's the truth, guys. Sorry to disappoint. I know you all thought I had a true 7.1 surround sound system at the time, but that's just not the case.
Sounds good. I can't turn it on right now because it's late.
It did not sound good.
That I use for all my internet.
Oh gosh.
And yeah.
I remember that picture.
So, I guess that's just about it. After I guess I can show you the wiring under here.
But why would we want to see the wiring? That's like the lamest part.
Which is backed up by 4 AA batteries.
Yep.
But
that was actually a pretty good idea, putting that under the desk. Come on, buddy, plug it in. There you go.
And a big spider web of wires back here.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to how bad it is now.
For sound, there's the 2.
Yeah, there it is. Look, this is what I was talking about. Here. So you can see at the bottom the left and right RCA inputs, and then at the top you had the 3.5mm outputs. Freaking ghetto, man. I used that sound system for the longest time, June of 2012 until January of 2018 when I finally replaced it. I will say it was worth every penny I spent on it. I think it was like $70 and I got 5 years out of it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
And whatever, RCA to 5.1 thing?
No, RCA to 5-channel stereo, buddy.
Little connection for the extension on my Apple keyboard.
Yeah, the keyboard.
Because the cord wasn't long enough.
And a fun fact about that little extension there, it was proprietary. There was a notch that came up at the bottom, so you could only plug in other Apple peripherals to it. Pretty cool, man. Apple finds a way to make everything proprietary. I'm surprised they haven't done it with Bluetooth yet. I probably shouldn't have said that, huh?
It came with this little extension, so I just figured I'd use it. And there's the connection for that. That is for the
USB hub. No, the
card reader.
Yeah, the card reader. That's right. That's right.
And there's that hubs up there, which were for this computer.
The freaking gluing hubs above
LCD
me.
Screen cleaning wipes.
I actually still have that somewhere too.
The cord for
I
the
saw
Mac.
it a few weeks ago.
Charging cord, and there's the input from everything. Actually, wait. This is the input from my Dell computer. I believe this is the input from my Mac.
Oh, right.
And then the rest are just outputs.
Yeah.
This outputs to
This is incredibly
something.
ghetto, guys.
I'm not exactly sure. It's probably for this, and then. Oh, by the way I made this is a Logitech X535.1 plus a Z132.0. So yeah.
Yep. So 7-channel stereo, I guess.
It's printer cable, printer power brick. I have no idea what this is for. Actually it's probably for my Dell printer. And my memory card's about full, so I guess that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and watch my...
And that's it, it just ends there.
Watch my...
Wow, look at this outro too. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here's the deal with this outro. YouTube took away the annotations that used to exist, but these used to be all clickable. You would subscribe here, view the channel here, and watch the last video here. This actually looks like a Minecraft survival video, so that's kind of fun. Oh gosh, well, there you go, guys. I'm not gonna bother watching the rest of that outro, but the 2014 summer desk tour, it was pretty crap. Not just in terms of, like, production value, if you can even call it that, but, you know, it's just another primitive desk setup, and I know one day I'm gonna be looking back at this triple display iMac setup and be thinking, what was that? How did I live with that? But, you know, for the last however long I've had it, like 5 years almost, no, it's actually gonna be 6 years in November that I've had this iMac. It's been great, and it just continues to be great. However, I think this year might finally be the year it gets upgraded. I don't know yet, that's a topic for another time. As far as this video goes, guys, that is going to be it. Hope you enjoyed yet another look into the garbage history of what my videos used to be like. I hope by now you're realizing just how far I've come in terms of producing videos. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. So anyway, guys, until the next video, that is going to be it. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching.